Welcome back. We've got a pretty cool fixed blade to talk about. But before we dive into that, I want to talk about their packaging a little bit. This is, it's a Ziplocked bag, really, but it mimics the heat treat bag, right? So when you heat treat a knife, well, a way of heat treating a knife is to put it in a bag, seal it all up, put it in the furnace, do all that, and then you take it out and you tear open the bag, right? I'm sure there's multiple ways. I'm not a knife maker. I just think it's cool that they used a bag similar to that to package their knives. And I don't think I talked about that on the fixed blade, on the folders that I recently talked about, the DMF and the LPC. So these were loaned in from my buddy Nick in New Zealand. This is I'm not a huge fixed blade guy, okay? For sure, I'm not a big, like physically big fixed blade guy. But this one's kind of cool, So it comes with an injection molded sheath with a Tech Lock style belt clip. And what I do like about this is these holes are uniformly spaced so that you can move this around to many different options, unlike the tour knife that I received that you can only put the belt clip on in one specific location, and that's it. So you're very limited. Here, you have multiple options on how you want to carry it. You can rotate it. You can left, right. There's a lot of options. Okay. So let's just stick that off to the side and let's just dive right into the specs first off. It is 11 3/4 overall. PVD coated, black G10. The blade, I measured it from the edge of the scale to the tip of the blade at 5.49 with a 5.14 cutting edge. It is 1095 steel, which again is PVD coated. The blade thickness is 0.197, overall thickness of 0.822. So it really fits your hand. Now the handle is large, so you can choke up on it. You can really choke up on it. You can hold it back here for chopping. You can hold it up here for, feathering tinder. Like, this is a good outdoor knife that was actually first featured on the Discovery Channel on a show called Man, Woman, and Wild, which I will admit is a show I never saw. Okay, whatever. Weight. By itself, it's 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. Okay, so 1 pound and almost 1 ounce. With the sheath all as a complete assembly, 1 pound, 5.8 ounces. So it's not light, but I don't know how this, factors in other outdoor knives, camping knives and such like that. It's not my thing exactly, but I do like to show knives. I do like to handle them. I do like to check them out. So if you got a fixed blade, send it in. I'm cool with that. These are limited to 325 in this run at least, and this is number 184. I believe there are still some available on Blade HQ. I saw right before filming this at $230, give or take. I think it's very comfortable in the hand. I feel like I could do most any kind of chopping. When I look at this and I handle this, it's really, for me, it feels as though it's not really delicate task oriented, but this I could chomp through the brush. I could go and legit probably chop down a small tree for firewood. It's got some notches here in the back, which I'm not exactly sure, but those could be used for a ferro rod to start fire, things like that. all in all, it's a pretty cool knife if you're looking for a big outdoor camp knife. So let's do a couple size comparisons here with the AA battery, the D cell battery, the Sharpie, of course, because, well, you know, it's a Sharpie. Spyderco Delica. I did not bring out any fixed blades. I should have grabbed my Tour one, but it's in the other room. Hellraiser P Series. And I forgot to bring an Oreo cookie. Man, so sorry, guys. The Demko AD20, which people think is a big knife. Again, it's not really a good comparison because this is a fixed blade and these are folders, but you get the idea. I think Nick is going to be very happy with this, and he can traipse around the wilderness there in New Zealand when these arrive. So, yeah, very cool. Thanks for loaning this in, Nick. I mean, it came directly from Arizona Custom Knives to me, and then I'll ship off to Nick, as I've mentioned in the other videos. But all in all, a cool knife. I'm going to put a link to Sniper Bladeworks website down below. And I will also put a link to my Sniper Bladeworks playlist that I will make after I'm done filming this video. If you want to go and check out any of their other ones, I've done a few videos on some of their other models. They do have fixed blade. I mean, they do have folders. So if you're interested in that, go check them out. There you go. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I greatly appreciate your time. Have a fantastic day.